Well, if you are planning to make a travel between April to September and you haven't yet booked your tickets, maybe it is the time, because major airlines at this point of time are giving heavy discounts if you are booking before January 17th and traveling between April and September. Now, it was started by Vistara with not such low rates, but 8th and 10th January, 8th to 10th January is something where Vistara went ahead and did a mega flash sale. This was basically on the anniversary sale by them. But then it was yesterday that SpiceJet came up with offers as low as 899. Again, the travel has to be done between April and September, and most importantly, the bookings need to be done before January 17th. Today, the market leader, one with almost 40% plus market share, Indigo, responded to the SpiceJet sale and has floated almost the same offer, where you have to go ahead and book before January 17th and travel between April to September. Now, this was a time a couple of years back when the airlines were really struggling with cash. And SpiceJet, in fact, was the one under the leadership of Sanjeev Kapoor back then, was not being owned by Ajay Singh. Used to do a lot of flash sales at that point of time to really get some working capital to make sure that you get the bookings, you get the ticket price, and in the end of the day, you utilize the money which is being taken by the ticket price later on, 2-3 months later. So it's without any loan, without any interest, a short-term working capital you get. That was the idea earlier. With SpiceJet, many say it is again the same idea. SpiceJet needs to pay huge amounts of money to Airport Authority of India and other people as well. So that can be one technique which SpiceJet would have undergone. Speaking about Indigo, when I spoke to some sources in Indigo, what they are telling us is that one, it has to be a response. It was a response to a SpiceJet fair sale. They said that if SpiceJet is doing it, we had to come up with our own discounting sale. But more importantly, it was to instigate weekend travels, instigate long-term bookings, because at this point of time, what I've been told by my sources in the industry is that there were a lot of bookings happening which were short-term bookings. There were some corporate bookings, not a lot of them. Corporate bookings have almost been shut because of Zoom calls. Now, it was only the last-minute bookings which were taking place. That was not really giving a lot of capital or money to the companies, because remember that if you really book a ticket before January 17th to a flight of September, that money stays with the airline till September, because that amount will be used to pay taxes and everything at that point of time itself. And that is why this ends up being a very good strategy. But more importantly, what sources in Indigo tell us is that just to instigate travel, just to instigate weekend get out, people to really go home, go out of their homes and travel for 2-3 days, make some impromptu plans just because the fares are low, is why this has been done. So till January 17th, if you have a plan in mind till April, September, you can go ahead and buy a ticket. If you don't have a plan in mind, but you still think that the fares are good enough for you to make a nice impromptu travel plan, you can go ahead with that as well.